Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, it's the session where we do everything. So we're going to start with the animals, yeah, to see how well did we do, really, basically. So let's grab all of those, and wow, 206,875. Never used to do this, but it does two things. It speeds up you going through the months. Oh, we've got milk and slurry as well, so we have got still a little bit of work to do it properly. And same with the okay, we're gonna have the clean up to do with the sheep. Well, then I think this one's inside. It is. Does this open? It's weird because I would have thought with it putting it inside that it no, you need to go down. Let's do that again. Select, and then it's as broad. Yeah, you're in the middle. You may as well go up because you've still got 150 clicks to go down. This is one thing I'm hoping Giants have sort of addressed in FS25, but it has been sort of like this for an awful long time. Although I think there were improvements made on one iteration, then it sort of seemed to go back. So yeah, it is a bit strange, really, when you consider all things that you, in this day and age of where you could just literally type in that thing which cosplay uses, that you've got to click it 150 times. It really does seem a little bit bad. Oh wow, the same for the sheep. Wow, ish. Brilliant. Excellent. So no sheep and no yeah, all done. So not started anyone's engine because I thought, oh, we don't need to do, we won't need any of that. All right, chickens, we are going to do it this time to the chickens. This is more for, yeah, one of the things I forgot about them, this is not the chickens. I did, and then it looked like I'd not fed them because it went on at combined counters for so long. It must have been about 7 or 8 months. Right, so farm, and yeah, sell yes, select, sell yes. It's a weird way of doing it, this is. Right, fantastic. There's a lot of extras to shift. There really is. So we can put that down. It's obviously we wouldn't really be dismantling the farm. This is the only way you can really show everything, really. So we are going to have to obviously put these on a trailer and take them as well. That's the other thing we're going to have to do. So this might take a little longer because normally I wouldn't. Oh no, I don't have to do that. No, it just show how much eggs we've actually got. Yes, and we can actually refuel as well. Yeah, it's wow, that is so fast at filling up. Yeah, obviously some things we've got to process, but eggs we've not got to process. I can say I've not taken the eggs to market because the time saving stock check can tell you that, and it's all about that really, is that particular script is such a good one for sort of showing you exactly what is what. But with things like this, obviously we need to process this. It will give us a final tally on how we did with the switch a bit light on. It seems a bit dingy, really, saying. Let's push them all along, and I'm wandering somehow. Right. Not a completely different way than normal, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's and there was a time a week ago where I thought, well, we're never going to finish Calmsden. I'm not going to get back on it. It's going to be one of those leaving half and half. Well, no, we managed to do it. I'm very, very pleased because it is. I just wanted to pay my respects to this my favourite farm in FS25 and do the one thing I never did really before, and that is new farmer start. Yeah, I thought it was how well would I do is what I was thinking if I did new farmer start on Calmsden. And it is the start, it is becoming to be, as I said, there are a few YouTubers now who really they themselves have realised how good start from scratch is, and it is the bigger of a challenge. It's why it surprises me that people, I mean, also it was always treated with such disrespect by giants as well, and every map maker. It was a given that you were start from scratch. You didn't want the farmyard, and it went poof, and that was it. It was tough. If you wanted that farmyard, you weren't getting it. It's gone. But again, that's something else that's changed. A lot of map makers have gone against that themselves, and I think that is some of it is a bit of the love from start from scratches from the map makers, and I like that. Yeah, even I was going to say, actually, I've got to be honest, I went back to Elm Creek for my tutorial on why to choose a start from scratch, which was a proper let's play, but it was really focusing on the start from scratch starts, including analysing the mistakes that I made, the things you should and shouldn't do, because I think it's equally about what you shouldn't do is probably more important than what you should. Yeah, because without not sort of telling people, yeah, don't do that, that's a bad, I think that is equally as important really as telling people what to do. And the other thing is finding good partners. It is good productions. I mean, there are super ones that are a little too good that then I also think muck around with play balance. There are some what I call cheeky, which is sort of in between, and I'll touch some of those. I did the Strawton manure mod that was here, and that too was a little bit too cheeky, because it's sort of, in real life there's no way you're going to stick a ton of something in and you're going to get 3 tons of the same, of like, it's nothing grows like that. Not, I mean, mold does, but yeah, that's about the only thing that does really. Right, so there's a bit of work we have got to do, because this really is, you don't need to do that, but we do need to do the milk, and we do need to, so that really did is quite, I'm really quite happy that we did that, because again it's showing me game mechanics. There's no cheating going on there, even though, yeah, let's also start the slurry as well. Needs to grab the slurry from here. So yeah, it was me thinking, oh yeah, I won't need to do any of this. Oh really? Last time. Right, let's go grab that milk. Oh my life, I actually got out into the, which is true. Right, smashing. Let's get this sorted. It saddens you a little, or it does me when you're at this stage, but also I feel like I've completed, because this, I've got to be honest, this was quite intensive. I've not focused upon the work this time, but there is a lot, and that was what I was thinking, am I going to finish this, because each of the sessions are really long. Even the animal side of it, if you do sort of, I did 2 or 3 episodes where you did, I think it was a couple, where I did like 2 or 3 months. Now this time we're going to have to drain it dry. Oh, okay, that didn't quite, oh, done that. Yeah, let's just pull the other way slowly, and we should just about do it. Gordon Bennett, it just about being the case. Yeah, it does sort of, because you know it's ending, yeah, and it's you don't really want it to, but yeah, I mean, to do another year on Calmsden, if we've got the big field 1 in 2, I don't think I would want to go any bigger, because it would take some time to actually really take some time. So yeah, I'm happy to put it down. I'd like to probably do, my whole thing was to do some modding really, But as I've acknowledged, you do need to also be in the right frame of mind, and I'm not sure that I am at the minute. I'm tired. My job, it's all that kind of work where it's all saps your mental strength. Whereas this now, actually doing sessions, you sort of, it becomes a skill in itself that you just use. So I don't really need to worry about it or think about it. Whereas modding is not something I've done. Oh wow, no, we've completely emptied it. Modding is something new, so I've got to concentrate on all the different. I'm doing a Blender tutorial. I'm sort of like getting prepping because I'd like to have a go. I might well start as 82 Studios and Omatana did at the very first time they did things, which is to use a mod in game on my first one for FS25. That's what I'm thinking. Let's move out of the way. Someone's left a trailer in the way. I do love the fact that that's got that hidden hitch as well. Something that I forgot actually, or no, I think it was 82 Studios said it on one of his modding tutorials, and I thought, oh right, live, I didn't realise. But I think I did a long time ago now, and it's one of those things I sort of forgot, and then you look at it and think, oh, it needs a universal hitch. Well, not really. But I'm glad I've finally realised. Let's try not to knock that down. Yeah, and it should clear the manure itself. We've seen it actually do it, so it should need no intervention from us to actually make that go bit by bit as it feeds to other mods throughout the day. It's a little bit close, I'm going to say that's. It's weird, eh? You have to go to the other one. Yeah, we'll actually stay for once as well and do it. It's a bit slow, I know, but I don't want to like forget about the job. I know what I'm like. I am a terror. We don't normally stop. I usually go and do something else and then come back, but we've seen the totals and everything. We will have another look as we're sort of going through the cycles as well. We have got a shed load of processing to do, but that I suppose is one thing. Any level 1 farm supply productions we're going to make into a level 2 for the processing power, but we will also see if there's a point. I'm not going to do it just if you don't need to. The cowshed silo, we're not going to sell things like the infrastructure. We'll just class them as part of the farm. It's there's a lot of, I mean, if we did, again, there's another quite a lot. Each of the 100 grand silos will be 50 grand back and that type of stuff, and there's a few of those. We did quite a lot of yeah, the farm silo, that's 100,000, but ooh, well, I must have like not hit the hour when I spoke about this last time, so straw's gone. Slurry, farm supply production field silo. It's got to have stuff in, otherwise there's grass fields on it. This hasn't either. The little one hasn't. The production shed, we did say this is going to need doing, really. Yeah, we do. It's so amazing. Sheep field farm supply production, that is the no, it's not. No, this is the biggie, but I think it's processed already. Yeah, it has. So we don't need to do that one. It's already good. Farm factory, we've done an upgrade once. I'm not going to go anymore. Farmyard, farm supply production, and this one has got a shed load, but it's already upgraded. It's the other one in the new field. Have I gone past it? It looks a little bit like it. Well, the wood chips are still struggling nicely, that is. Yeah, Yeah, let's just buy some. It's very, very reasonable. Just saves me time, that's all. Yes. We're going to have to sell this, aren't we? I had to do this on the other one as well, because otherwise we're not going to get the rest done. So it does sell for a good price whenever, but it's better in December. We're that way on, really. So butter, granite knitwear. Now then, will we need to, because that seems to be going higher and higher knots, so I think we're going to do one more. And I wouldn't do this normally. This is more about finishing than it is anything else. So we missed the one. I know I can do this. The easy way to do it would be to actually go to it and then press this little button. That's probably the best way to do it. If you go to the side, and then you will get this one. Or it has been working, because it never used to. It was a terror. It was. So here we go. Yeah, it's a standard, so we do indeed, yes. And that should now double the processing speed, because there's a lot in that. There's even more in the other one, so that is the point. We'll see. We'll play it later. Again, we're not doing it for any other reason that we want faster processing speeds. We're don't care about the storage or anything like that. But I am going to do this, most of this, over. We've done everything that we need to do. Eggs we can still see. Yeah, we're going to do this at my favourite place in Calmsden, which is down here at the house. It is. If I could sit down, I would do, but I can't. So yeah. So then let's go through, and we will still buy things for the farm. I don't normally do that, but I sort of think if you were, I mean, I would buy that. That's a beaut. But we've already got one, so it's more about, like, we would be fleshing out our equipment, and we've already got something similar. And I think actually I would often at this point buy a second one, and it does speed things up, but I don't think there's a real need where patience can really do the job for you. So I suppose that one would do potatoes, so I probably would, but I don't want to spend. Well, I suppose you've got to make your mind up. You're either doing it or you're not. So let's, yeah, we would do that, because it does potatoes, which we do, and things like that. So yeah, I think that's a legitimate buy. So we did the slurry. We could still do the water run. Strangely enough, it looks like. Oh, we didn't do that. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we only half did it, and that's why I wanted to stay. You know, I'm a terror for saying things like, oh, well, let's stay, and then I get sidetracked and say, oh no, let's just do this, and then, like, yeah, but I've forgotten then. We're gonna do it. I think we're gonna hit the wall. Oh, no, maybe just. One way to do it. It did work. Then we'll grab a little bit of water, do a bit of a water run. It did actually backlisted for quite a while, but it seemed like it was refusing to stop filling whilst the water was emptying a little bit at a time. So it was a bit of a weird one, but it did do that. Why is that not? Be too far away. No, we don't want any of that. No. Let's give it a little bit of chance to build up, because it really does. It speeds out quicker than it comes in, which in most situations is what you really want, but in this situation actually you want it to go in faster than it goes out, or about the same, and then it'll last longer, because it sort of now battles straight down. As you can see, it's losing. Yeah, it's takes a while, but it still put quite a bit more in, but the Sleutjes one is perfect. It's for that particular job, for leaving it for a while to battle. Right, so now I think we're good to go. So we will indeed stay in my favourite spot properly. We might have to shift again. I'm not really worried about it. Right, so we bought that, and we were about to go through till tomorrow. We have done the slurry in that. Those jobs should happen. We do need to sell. Let's have a look. I don't think it tells you the price. It's going to be good. I know you get good for the these two. So we're going to put those on selling, and we're going to go through till tomorrow, 9 o'clock. So this is really just about processing everything that we've got, really, and that is it. And then we can literally know how well we did by the produce that we can see. Oh my life, yeah, that was sort of what I was expecting. That's why I did this on hard economy, and it's even good on hard economy, so it's very good in normal. That would be partially, all of that shed load of stuff is partially the reason why that's I mean, on top of our normal things as well, obviously. That should be processing a lot quicker now. It's still 8 tons a day, so it's still not quite as good as you think. Even as good as a level 5 is, it's still, yeah, not stupendously good. Right, what is in sales today? Another jam. No, we will be happy with the one. The walkabout bin. Yeah, the mother bin, and it is a beast. It's like having 2 of our mini silos. It really is, to put that in perspective. But I'm not sure Calmsden's really made for that, or that the farm really needs it. So I think we'll leave that alone. Right, now what is? Do we need to sell anything? It's direct from the productions. That is in November. Eggs. No, it'll tell us the max price. We don't have to physically take them to market this time. Everything else is on yellow. The canola oil is actually on green, so that we do need to sell. Although you can still, it's true, it does show up on this. We really just need to go on the max price. It'll still do everything. You just need to process everything is all. So yeah, really, I am being silly. We can, and obviously the other thing is the silage being processed, but we can. Yeah, if we look at the BGA, that's probably we could have got the biggest handle on how poor it is. It does 48 tons of silage every day. It's a little bit slow. So if you divide 5.5 million by 48, it's rather a lot. I don't think I need to go any further than that. So with that in mind, I think we will do exactly what I said we were going to do. We will grab the fertilizer plant. It just speeds it up. All the silage can go to it, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's another place we could put this, and that's at the bottom of that field. That bit of land there is ours. If I click that, there's a bit of land down at the bottom, which I did make use of when I bought this field on the start from scratch. Or maybe another one that I might not have aired. I think I did do another, because I love this farm so much. I did come back again, and I thought, no, you've done enough on it. No one's going to want to watch another Calmsden at this particular minute. So I think we could do the middle field where the shed is. Yeah, like over here. That it doesn't matter now if we actually move it in the way of the. Mind you, we could still get in there. It is fairly big. I think it's about the same as that again. We could, I suppose. Yeah, look, why are we worrying about it? We could stick it in the hidden field that's not so hidden anymore. Yeah, we could do that. That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, this is one of the few things in the game that it's both beastly. It's a good control mod. If you need to, yeah, again, sometimes I think you have got to go into mechanics. It's one of those mods that doesn't cheat, doesn't add on things, but it does. It's like the Farmer Jeb. It will devour whatever you throw at it. It's a really good production that's ramped up, which sometimes you really do need. So let's have a look. It is. Yeah, it's also the BDB SSB. I've got to say that right. Always. Quite good. Let's do it sideways. You can actually see the grades. We'll go. Doesn't matter, but really, but right, fantastic. Now then, does that need water? Remind me. Well, we can still do some water runs if we got to. Or we'll just buy some. It really is getting to that stage where I don't know where it's going to go. It doesn't go through the bottom to begin with, and we're not going to upgrade it because it's already a beast. Alright, so field silo. It's the only bad thing about having so many productions, and that is the cycling down the thing to actually, here we go. Can't quite fit the font in properly. Right, so we want silage to solid fertilizer. We're up to 75,000 litres times 24. So it's a little bit of a beast, and it really is just silage. So yeah, we switch that on. That will call for it, and I think everything else is. Yeah, I mean, it's just, this is insane. It's that. Yeah. The other thing was, we've got to remember we need to grab the seeds out of the silo because it's a production, and we need to stick it in something like the Omatana. That is a pun. Why can he not read it from a silo? Yeah, why does it not read those seeds? Oh, it does. It does read our seeds. It just never showed me the... it's bizarre. So it did, so I had no excuse at all on why I couldn't. It's because there's no sell point. All it does is make that go green on the month that it's at its best. And I've got to be honest, although that is brilliant, I'm used to it showing the writing as green, like this. Yeah, and it doesn't do that when there's no sell point. It's just dead. So it's Oxygen David didn't do the things that a lot of map makers do, which is to sort of show the selling of other things. And obviously Calmsden is old. It was the second map to drop, so yeah, it's one of those things, but it is true, it will show us. So that's all I need to know, really. So that should go across. Yeah, I think this one we're going to speed time by an hour, so it actually does it. I did switch it on, didn't I? Yeah, all my life. Yeah, it starts already. Okay, let's go back over to the house, because I think that should marmalise whatever you need to do. Did we say selling on it? That's the one thing I'm going to say. I don't think we did. No, my life's done 1,000 litres already. Yeah, that's always good. So yeah, we will basically go through to the top, or we should see rather a lot, because that will do like 6 months in one. It's a bit like the industrial BGA, but again, as I said, really Disturb Simulation souped that up in the end, so I just didn't ever need the industrial BGA anymore, because the normal one actually was ramped up itself, which I thought was a little bit funny, because obviously Disturb Simulations, oh my life, 13 million, that's what I was saying, it's a beast. It is. It will have like done every bit of thing that AS can send out, so we should now find, with that kind of cash, that really there's absolutely very little anyway. Let's have a look. So cowshed silo, no, that won't have anything, apart from it has got the manure. This is a good test, this is, because we do know it has been doing it, but I did find, how much have we got in? Well, no, it is, yeah, it's been processing it really, because we found on one of the Let's Plays, combined counters, it really wasn't doing a lot. It was sort of sitting in there and saying it was doing it, but it really wasn't. So the slurry is... This will be the fact that there's too much slurry in everything, not that it's inadequate. That's... yeah, it's nearly done anyway, so that's good. Farm silo... Yeah, oh my life, there's a lot of slurry in there. Why is that calling for slurry? Why have I called... This should be... Oh my life, there's still plenty of that in. Seed storing, we can, that's okay. Slurry distribute, so it's, you know, it's I thought I would have not. The straw's gone. That is probably the other point, is the fact that field silo, we've got the Would have been easier again to go to the grassfield silo. That was just to get rid of the wood chips as well. I'm not sure if they sort of show. Oh no, we're using them, so no, that's fine. Grass 69 tons. Yeah, we'll leave that because we bought it. It's not really distributing. We will. I just don't want to miss anything. This is why I'm like faffing around going inside these things. I really don't want. That's just water, so we need to do a water run. I think we'll do that directly. So, has that still got any in? Oh, it has. So storage limit, of course. Wow, so we're going to see yet more of that. We might actually break our records. Right, we need to do a water run. I think we're going to go direct because it's just a little bit away from. Oh, we've already done it. Excellent. Oh, we did. Let's show willing and shut the gate. I don't want anybody sort of think, oh, yeah, because coming from Derbyshire, I do indeed know the code that you have to do, which is to shut the gates. Sometimes you get carried away in the game. Right, so we've got to be careful not to do the tanker. Well, the milk tanker gets in the way and wants us to overload. So we've got to be careful and make sure that I'm actually doing this. Yeah, direct. I think that will be far enough away. Yeah, it is. So we did skim, we did all the, every bit of shifting everything, and we might actually do Riverside sort of cash. Definitely. Wow, I didn't expect that. I hoped. I did. I've got to be honest, because I do love this, and it would be so fantastic to do a monstrous start. Left my header strewn around the place, and my tractors really, but hey, it is okay. Do we do another fill? To be honest, I think that'll be all right. Because this is more. Actually, this is true. This really ought to be ramped up a little bit. It's not going to last long though, because the manure and that's not going to. Oh well, no, we've got the manure mod, haven't we? So it is. It's going to last a while. Perhaps a level 2 is necessary for once. Maybe that's quite possible. Yeah, I don't want anything to slow us down. I don't want another 6-month combined counties. So it probably is not a bad idea to upgrade that. So, but yeah, it's probably not. And we will now. We can see that it's more about storage than anything else. We'll pop back. We'll check the sales though. You were slipping. And also, haven't I left something on selling? The briquettes. So we ought to stop that. Again, that's down at the bottom-ish. Yeah, we want these to stop. Oh, no, we did. Oh, wow. Wow. Just goes to show how good it is. 7 tons and 3.5 tons in that 1 month. So that is quite phenomenal. Yeah, water's now 180, so we could, I suppose, just make sure we do one more run on that. On camera. Fantastic. So now it's battling. I apologise for the ins and outs and the going from one to the other and the switching the light on, and you know what it is like. We didn't check the sales, that is true. The Volvo from the Platinum expansion that you got, which I immediately got rid of because it was a little bit of a pain. But I don't think I've ever had it. It doesn't come up in the sales very often. And it's there's modded ones that are got a front 3-point hitch. To me, that's important. So, right, let's go through. Nothing in the sales for us today. It doesn't matter about the selling as long as all that matters is that we do the production side of things, that we produce things from what we've got, and that there's nothing left to do. But we also got to be careful we don't run out of storage space. Yeah, then we'll have to shift what's in them. Like, we could run out of storage space for like oils. I doubt it, but you never know. All my life, 18 million. Let's have a look as well at the Yeah, let's actually go to the productions as the main thing. I just want to make sure that we're not running out of storage for those things that aren't selling all the time. See, that's ramping up again. Production sheds, digest, see that's slowing down now. It is. Seeds and, ooh, say that, it's got a lot of, yeah, a lot of manure in it, so actually we're still alright. Straw silage. That's not going to run out, so it's not really that, it's this. It's what this and the oil is all I'm thinking about. We did ramp it up a little. Yeah, still got some sunflowers, plenty of storage for bread, plenty of, yeah, we're fine. That's going to be absolutely fine. But now the French fries and the premium potatoes, which this you can sell any time of year. We did know about this. And bread rolls, when are they selling? I mean, I know we can still do it the other way, so I'm not worried really. This is in March. My life. Let's go through till, no, did we, the stone picker trailer, that is a point, did we have her? I know we had the forage wagon. We got the 9 metre, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's we don't need it, this all, yeah, so we'll just go through till and see if we are going to break some records. I think we are. Because it's all about a storage limit. We had like millions of litres. And both of them can produce 480 tonnes per month. So there's quite a few months, even with that million litres, how many million litres there are, we are going to like break some. I really don't think we need, as beautiful as that is, and as beautiful as that is, I don't think we need a single one at all. It's a very good value one. We were going to do it, yeah. It would assist the farm. It's big, so the same as if we got a big plough. So 22 million, and we are not. Yeah, we're not. The farm would be better for our buying of the things. So really, the best way to do this is, well, I suppose we've got to do a bit of checking. Yeah, I like to show on camera what's going on as well. Yeah, they're storing, but they're not running out of space or anything like that. So we can stick those on storing again now. I don't think we're going to run out again because of what we've got left. They're not reaching storage limits. And the others we've just sold, so that's not going to do. How much have we got left in it? Only 50 tonnes. Now this looks like we're getting to the limits what we really want. So let's have a look at the 2 farm supply productions that were the biggest, which we're going to do the other way because it's easier. Okay, that's not what I want. Oh, you'll do. Let's jump into the tractor. Ooh, actually, I'm glad we saw that. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did say we'd do it. It was left in there. So then, let's have a look. How much? I see he's still got 2 litres, and I've got it switched on. So this is going to gush in at, and it is distributing, so it is doing its job. So really, yeah, that's one. That's the farmyard. So we've got plenty to do still. It's just that it doesn't look like it's. It will process that in the blink of an eye. And the other one, how much we've got? And this one is pretty much out. So it's just that one is the only one. So we may as well, I think, go over there and stay over there. It's probably not a bad idea. Right, so then we're going to break some records. We might have My Favourite Farm become the very best in everything forever, because we've also got the land and everything to it. This might even be Neverland, which that really does surprise me. So now it's about processing in this very thing. That's 2. It's done well. We had 4 million litres in it. Literally, we hit the top. I never thought we'd hit the top with it, to be honest. I was shocked when we got to go to the other field 1's farm supply production, because I really didn't think we could beat 4 million. So we're down to 1 million. We've got to ramp this up. It's still taking a long time. So it's the right one, isn't it? It is just a little bit. I don't have ever ramped this up to that kind of. That's going to do almost 740 tons of straw a day. So really, that should do that in 2 days now. So then let's go. We may as well just do that, I think, actually. We didn't check the sales. It is March. We've got enough headers to sink a battleship, and we've got we could have bought another Jan if we really wanted, so no, we're good to go for that. I can't believe this. We're beating records. Yeah, it's strange. Neverland, there was a disadvantage to Neverland, and that's that you were using mods, and I don't mean this to be horrible either. You were using standard mods that you were given, and I thought it was very bad taste to get rid of them, and like, so we're down to, oh, I was right, yeah, 750, so there'll probably be one more after this. And, oh, my little Zeta. Ooh, do we buy it for just, no, we've got enough bailers as well, so should see by the morning, finally, the end of an era, and I think this is going to have broken records. I do, which I'm happy with, actually. That really, I must write down as well what the actual record. I mean, Riverside. I mean, yeah, combined counters. We didn't do as well as I thought. We still did very well. 28 million. Yeah, a little tiny bit. I think we can call that with 2,600. It's popping down as well. So. Let's do a little bit of tallying. Have we processed everything? That's the main thing. Yes. Ooh, wow, we have as well. Brilliant. Pretty much. I think we can. We could go through one more. It would be interesting to sort of scientifically see that everything is done. Really. Yeah, these can be switched off. There's nothing left to do at all. So this is what I'm really here for, is to make sure that we've been fair, everything's gone. Yeah, it's the digestive that's important. And is there anything in the BGA still, which is at the very top? Yes, it's still got another day's worth to process, so we are here for another day. And what is in the sales today? Again, tractors. I think we're alright. We've got enough. It is amazing how many tractors do come up in the sales, except for that Let's Play, when you need a tractor at the beginning if you're doing a start from scratch, and then they refuse to drop, and then as soon as you've got a couple, they start to like come through again and tease you. It's yeah, one of those annoying things. It should be slowing down now. We shouldn't get massive. Yeah, that's more like it. I'm going to say it's not going to be monstrously. No, we've got to. It's enough. We know. Yeah, definitely. Was the other one an 18? I think it was. We have a 12 and an 18. Yeah, so we've got 180 and 112. Yeah, that I'm happy with that. That's good. Right, so we really need to check the BGA, which has only got slurry left, but it is a valid. Yeah, it processes. How much does it process? How long are we talking? 24 times 12 tons, about 3 months. Go on and bed it. And the manure, though, it is doing that too. Oh no, the manure is pretty much done, so it's just the slurry. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. It's just going to be tiny, weedy little bits, but at least it's properly done. This is, yeah. Again, you can't upgrade the BGAs; they're just too expensive. And it's well, you still only double it from like 18 to 36, so it's really not. Yeah, this should just to show everybody as well. Yeah, we should pretty much do it. Oh no, yeah, let's be. No, we've already got one. Yeah, the only thing I would buy, if we got like a sugar beet stroke multi-fruit harvester, which we've not seen many of those, the Colossus hasn't sort of popped. I would have bought one willingly, but we didn't see it, so This is going to be a bit of a whopper, I think, this one. But I did expect it to be a grand finale, but just not quite this grand. It's still going up a little bit. Right, and so we've hit that month where there's nothing. Slurry 8 tons, I think we can, that's not bad. So, all things considered, how much is our land worth? And we'll add that to the total. So we have 1.5. Should we do this properly? Let's grab a calculator in the real world, and I will. You'll not hear any farm sounds. That's the only bad thing about me doing it this way. Calculator, so I can actually see. I'm gonna have to switch a little though. So it's 1,155,576 plus. Yeah, this is the bit that takes, because it takes a few seconds for the game to pop. So then we've got field 8, field 2, plot 8, 454. I can actually see, thankfully, on this. So value plus 454 248 plus, it just seems to forget when I go out and come back in, field 6 518. It's not letting me out for some reason. Plus 518 015 2 million. And then we have our field 6. We'll do the biggies and then the rest. So that's 342. Oh wow, 654. So add 654. That's for the both. Plus 654. So 2781839. And then there's the little fields, which they're not going to make much of an impact. It's only really to go. So 2.75 million. I mean, yeah, we've also got these as well. You can't forget these. Those are also worth quite a bit. 2, 3, with the oddments 4. Yeah, about 4. I know you get little tiny bits for this as well. Yeah, each one of those is worth something. So that's another 4. So actually, we just call that 3 million, and that's a clear 3 million. I know we bought field 41 as well, and I know this has also got a value too. Actually, that is true. That is. So it's about 3,200,000 odd. So that is quite amazing. So what did we do in the time saving stock check? Ooh, my life. So it's almost 7 million between the land and the total that we've got, the grand total, if we sold everything at the best possible price, which of course we would. Yeah, this is just to sort of show, to stop you having to literally physically do that. So really, if we say 7, that probably also covers for any. No, not quite 7. That's 6.8. So let's add 6.8 to 28. 28. Let's do this properly, because I think I can work it out. But let's just. What's the point? So let's cancel entry. We have 6,200,000 plus the 28,636,084 is a grand total of 34, almost 35 million, 34,836,084 pounds that we have done on Calmsden. So really, I think we accounted ourselves exceptionally well on the farm. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, so all that remains to be said really is a massive shout out to Oxygen David for my one of the most, I personally think, one of the most authentic maps that exists, and it is actually a real farm. I've seen that Scruff did a drive-by of the farm and took some pictures, and it really is very much like Oxygen David has presented. I think the farm's changed a little. He said there'd been upgrades yeah, they'd update the farmyard a little, so there's some changes happened on the farm, but apart from that, it really does look like this. Apart from this little bit of a sneaky thing here, I'm quite sure that doesn't exist in the real worlds, although it could. They can rip out hedges better than we can in Oxy's maps. But yeah, massive shout out to Oxygen David for my personal favourite map. It's beautiful, it really is, and we have absolutely slaughtered almost everything. I never thought still Riverside was monstrous. It had a huge, even more amount of sheep than we got here, but somehow we actually managed to yeah, beat that with everything, including the fertilizer mod and everything. So yeah, all that remains to be said is a thanks to you, the viewers and subscribers, for actually watching. So yeah, for the very last time on Calmsden, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on other journeys, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.